Losses, you're dunzo.
Dunzo, right?
For months.
Yeah.
On top of that, except for maybe some of the smaller events out there. As far as VCT is concerned, though, you're done for the year.
Oh, Lug might be done. He puts himself in an unfavorable position, gets tagged up by the drone and has no way out. Swervo gonna push through the fragment, and he finds his one. Unfortunately, numbers still favor Sonics here for the moment. As the spike is dropped for just a second, it'll be retrieved and planted by Ian, who's been the man of the hour here for Sonics. Ooh, okay, nice tag there. Hunter's Fury, third shot sent, and it just goes wide right. So Ian survives, but the spike's been delayed thus far. It'll finally go down, and now look at Mar's position. He's got to do it all.
Yeah, Dizzy Life has no idea either about this, so Mar might be able to get onto him. Oh, but he shoots that trademark. He has no choice. It's going to alert Dizzy to turn around, and he'll be able to find his man, and that'll end it. As we had a couple of quick frags towards that B tunnel as well.
Be one extra. I might be +1 on the 3Ks, but he has been having himself the time of his life. Oh, as I say it, though,
that is the worst timing. You did. That was rough.
How could I know that I was going to curse him?
I mean, that's a caster. That's the power you wield, man. Just like you have the start button for the match. You know?
Yeah, but we have things to talk about, you know? We got to just... we like the podcast a little bit before we start the match.
Exactly. Chat knows. Been right this whole time. As it is just shares here for VEXO. A little bit of mid-control being taken by Sonics right now. Spike leaning towards that B lobby area. A couple of players are also still watching for any type of A push with Dizzy Life, as Ian will start leading the way into B. Non-committal, though, just trying to see what they can poke and find. They have found Lug. It's marred out as well. That's B side open.
And the pistols proven to be not enough here for VEXO. Sonics just around the corner from... Okay. I'm going to say another prime game in Flawless, but that's going to be stolen away. Zekai still going to work. A couple more shots will land, but the result is all the same. And it's so aggressive that multiple times it seemed crunchy. Just assume a position atop this box. As Mar gets very aggressive inside B main.
Yeah, and that trademark was not there quick enough to have detected this push, so they may never realize he's there, and he could really get the jump on them if they commit towards this B side of the map. That's a big if, though. We do see a lot of commitment now starting to come out over through doors and over towards A site. Zekai has been spotted. They're looking to still keep pressing the issue, though, trying to come up the ramp. See if they catch a fight, but Zekai, big headshot there on the crunchy, slowing this thing down.
They still want to commit, but the angles, he's just going to mix them up and continue to knock them down. Rooney and Shunk to follow. Now Dizzy and Ian got to pick up the pieces and sure if there's anybody alive in a situation like this, you'd want it to be Ian, but he's on an island out towards mid.
Yeah.
And Dizzy on an island here in the caves.
Yeah, not a whole lot that can be done. Spike is way out of their possession as well. Going to be tough to ever get that back. Ian missing his shot here. Going to get run down by Mar, as that is who he is called. Dizzy Life now alone in the A halls, and this is pretty much all she wrote. And this is a very uninspired attack from Sonics. They looked a lot more dull compared to some of the sharper attacks we've seen earlier in this half. Just got really caught up on those A doors. Never really got the spacing they needed. They just kind of kept giving Zekai 1v1s in the back of the site, and just looked a little bit disjointed in comparison to some of the other things we've seen from them as they started making their comeback. So, big catch for VEXO to kind of keep the score close. Does seem likely. Ian catching Mar, getting aggressive on B lobby this time around. That's going to be a nice opening for Sonics to work with here. Swervo trying to play a forward angle. Will retaliate and in big fashion. That's 2 for 1. You take that deal all the time. Make it 3.
Oh my goodness, what did Swervo eat for breakfast? Or what did he eat in that last round? Again, I said confidence through the roof. He didn't care that somebody was shooting behind him. He finally gets answered. It's the caster curse right back in action as it's Ian to take him down. But a player down are Sonics.
Yeah, Ian almost did get the catch there onto Lug to equalize, but was just a bit wide. This allows them to traverse this spike all the way back through AKs to an empty site. But VEXO are hedging their bets. They want to keep that mana advantage, and they'll just play the retake if they need to. As this spike will go down. No problemo. It's going to be about can they defend the retake. They are planting once again in this corner. A little bit more open towards caves, though. Makes caves a bit more viable as opposed to plant position. But there's so many angles they have to cover right now. And they're going to get hit on multiple fronts on this retake.
And it stings to be one pip away from the ult. That's where Dizzy finds himself. Ooh, one spotted. Cloudburst used. Up on the ropes. No way. Dizzy goes unchecked. Now a 2v2 as Draystar falls. The upshot lands. Another multi-kill for Ian. Dizzy just playing with his food as the cross is being held. And Sonics put another tally in the win column.
Now, obviously, you got to give your props to Swervo. What a brilliant triple kill to open the round, which makes the round loss that much more of a tough pill to swallow. They had such a good start to this, but Ian just fights back to kind of put that along. Also helped out a big way.
And now Shank, one pip away from his ult. The rest of his team, they've been awarded their ultimates. Bladestorm already online. Fragments traded. No command on as well. And, well, Shank can't use his because he still doesn't have it. Call me Mard. I mean, a one-man mission here. Installing Crunchy's aggressive out towards mid. They've been slowed down.
They have. Swervo, though, still has this angle. Dizzy Life might test it here in a second, and that could be his demise. And it will be. Swervo, Tour de Force, finding impact just as he found impact with the sniper in the previous round. Can they follow it with a victory is the question, as Rooney sends that Hunter's Fury forward, trying to create some space on this A site. Certainly Mar has taken some damage. Crunchy does get into this first corner. They have Mar pegged right now, and they get a big entry on the Zekai as well. Crunchy's led the way.
That's so big for Crunchy. That he revealed by the recon bolt, but still able to make the plays. He battles his way out with the rifle and the shock darts just a moment too late. With the plant, though, the no command is now online in response, as the abilities will be shut off for now. It's a Bulldog. It's two Vandals. It's a 3v4 for VEXO as we're in the last round of the half. They've got to retake the spike here, and the suppression is gone. They can now look to go back to this as Ian falls. 30 HP was not enough. The Tour de Force shot not there either, as Crunchy pushes through 3 kills on the round, and the Jets are just doing it today. But eventually we find ourselves the 1v1. Draystar running out of time, but Shank running out of HP, and the backstab is just around the corner. Draystar has to get on the spike, but it's played so perfectly. Sonics do it. They grab the lion's share of the half as the spike will blow to halftime. We'll go
4-0 to taking it 8-4. What a run.
And it looks like they just want to keep attacking. They don't care that they're playing defense. They immediately take that elbow position. That's so much info. They now know that everybody's looking to hit this A site. Unfortunately, everybody might be too much for Ian. And look at that, 13 health, and he has to teleport to safety. The site's been taken.
Spike down A.
No, Ian. It's not fair, man. It's not fair. Ian does it again. He's still holding the cross. Mar, though, Mar's got to get moving. He had the position for the round. He's out towards mid, and he's still unchecked. There's the backstab. Dizzy finally falls, but the spike's been planted. Crunchy answers back for the next. And Zekai is 2 body shots away from closing out this pistol round and finding a 5th. And he's got the angle. Unfortunately, won't land that first shot. And Crunchy slowly but surely wrapping around. It's 3 kills for the Jet. And it's about to be matched, quite possibly, from Crunchy with 30 seconds. He's leaving, Dust.
Yeah, he's out of there. Knows that Crunchy's playing Pyramid somewhere. Decides just to make sure he's going to get this spike plant. He's also got health advantage. And, I mean, it's going to be tough on Crunchy to try to figure this thing out. I mean, there's low enough health on Zekai to where if he can land the headshot with this Ghost, he could still bring this in. But, I mean, is he... Oh, they spot each other immediately. And oh, Zekai.
VEXO, right? You looked a little sleepy in that first half, and you come out guns blazing in the pistol. Well, Zekai does.
My goodness, man. What a clutch.
wall.